Hey guys, what's going on? I am Nick, and it's just a Honda Accord, and I'm coming to you from Boise, Idaho. And the Accord is gone, but the content regarding the Accord is not. If you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button, and if you could, give me a thumbs up if you get some value out of this video, or a thumbs down if you don't. Figured I would throw a quick video together showing how effective my oil catch can was or was not. And specifically, my oil catch can has not been drained in 3 oil changes. So I'm getting ready to sell it, and thought it'd be healthy to take a measurement and show how much it has collected. So there's normally a healthy debate on the forum about whether a catch can is necessary, whether it's a waste of money. And I'd like to add some of my own experience behind that. So it's always kind of challenging to show this in a black container. But you can see that my oil catch can has caught some oil in there over the last 3 oil changes that span probably 11,000 miles. And this is a 1 cup measuring cup. And I should have brought a towel over here. Let me grab one. So I'm going to speculate that the Mishimoto oil catch can has a capacity of about 1/2 cup, maybe a little less than that, and that what I pulled out from the catch can over the 3 oil changes was probably about half of that. So doing some math here, this probably has a capacity of about 1/2 of a quarter of a quart. And I had 1/2 of that in my catch can. So for me, I think that adds some validity that the catch can is doing its job, it's adding value, and I think that over the life of the vehicle, you can justify the return for putting this on. Now on my Genesis G80 5.0 that I had before my Honda Accord, I actually had the check engine light come on at 20,000 miles, and I could tell leading up to that it felt like it was idling rough, mainly when it was cold. And basically the check engine light came on. I did some due diligence and found a common issue, and you'll find with a lot of direct engine motors, is that you'll get a cylinder misfire because of oil potentially contaminating your intake tract and burning off in your engine. And since your injectors are directly in the cylinders, it gets gunked up a lot more and can cause rough idling and misfires. So in my specific case, I confirmed the diagnosis, read the OBD2 code. It was a cylinder misfire. It wasn't consistently happening. I grabbed a can of BG44K for, I think it was $20, $25, ran it through the fuel system, and it cleared up my rough idle, was idling smooth as butter, and also cleared up my check engine light code. But for the Genesis and many cars, I haven't actually looked for the Accord. They plan on this oil getting burned off in your engine, and also build in some maintenance regarding it. So Genesis or Hyundai had recommended doing an intake track service. I believe it was every 30K at the tune of $200 or $250 a pop, where they would run some fuel cleaner. I'm not sure what type of servicing they would do beyond that, but they would basically clean that in anticipation it was going to cause some issues. So given the price of the Mishimoto oil catch can, if it prevents you from having to do that, from having to buy BG44K cans, once every year or two, eventually I think it's going to be worth it. I prefer to just do preventative things like this where I know that there is something contaminating my engine, getting into it that shouldn't be there. If I can just prevent it, I'm going to do that. So that's my take on it, but I thought it'd be helpful to show what I pulled into it. based on my setup. So that is going to wrap it up for today's episode. And there is still more technical Accord content coming down the pipe. So please subscribe, stick around. And there's also going to be some new content regarding the other car sitting in the garage. So stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. Take care.